Hello, viewers. You are welcome to 45 CD TV. This is Business Hub. It's a live broadcasted station where we bring to you what will make you a great entrepreneur. And it is first of its kind. Today is the first day we are having it for you. And I tell you, you'll be blessed richly after the end of this program. We'll be live every Monday, 8 p.m. plus GMT Nigerian time. And we have a special guest speaker in the house who will be giving us the word of a business idea on what will make you to be a great entrepreneur. So over here we have Pastor Pius, the man who have a deep knowledge of business and how to go about business. And I know he will be here to bless every one of you. Pastor Pius, you're welcome. We welcome you to Business Hub.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
know the people have been waiting to hear from you and what will make them be being a good business people and over there. So we want to hear from you how we can be a great entrepreneur.
All right, thank you very much, my viewer. I just want to thank the convener of this conference for putting together something of this magnitude in order to empower the youth and everyone who is interested to go into entrepreneurial exploit. All right. My name once again is Pastor Pius Onarise. I am a preacher and also a businessman. All right. Bible says here, thou a man diligent in his business shall live among kings and not among men. So therefore, I just want you all to stay tuned as we discuss in this wonderful program. All right, the topic we are looking at today is entrepreneurial fiction. Entrepreneurial fiction. So you cannot become an entrepreneur when you does not have the drive for it. But for I will like to start to talk about the fiction before I speak more on entrepreneur. So fiction is a mental picture of the future. All right. So when I say meta picture of the future, that means that is the future you cannot vision, you cannot future in it. So if you cannot get me very right, that means, for instance, a man who want to see far in life have to pick up a microscope to look so far and see what ordinary eyes cannot see. That is fiction. Fiction. All right. Ordinary eyes cannot see what he is seeing. At times, when his brain and mentally is filled with something that is driving him or her within, that means he has a vision to pursue. All right. So I break a vision into an acronym. I personally break it into an acronym, which I tag the V to be verified. To be verified. In this program today, we are introducing this entrepreneurial journey. We are going to dwell more on all these. The I mean intention, intention. While the X mean super, and the I mean interest, and the O in fiction mean origin, original, and the N mean natural. All right, it will make more sense to you when I tell you that vision means to verify intention of your super interest in your original nature. All right, so that is what I break fiction into, so that when you verify your original nature, then it is easier for you to drive as a visionaire. All right. As I've earlier said, I said the future you cannot picture, you cannot future in it. So therefore, you need to be a visionaire for you to drive in the world of entrepreneur.
Mm.
All right. So all entrepreneurs that we have all over the world today, that you want to be like them, ranging from Zuckerberg, Aliko Dangote in Africa, Michael Adenuga, and every other entrepreneurs that you want to be like, you aspire to be like today. All of them, in one point or the other, have what they are doing as a vision in them.
Mm.
All right. It does not just start that very day. It was first of all in the skeletal form inside them. All right. Before they begin to walk towards it and begin to bring it to a land light. According to the law of existentialism, which says, I want to bring on this psychology into this, philosophy into this, which says that whatsoever that is existing here on this physical earth has previously existed in the world of carbon copy. All right. That if you say world of carbon copy, it means in your mental mind, your mental and your inner mind is another world which something somewhere is existing. You have created something that the world have not seen.
Mm.
That is vision, sir. All right. Now, let me begin to speak into entrepreneur. So when you understand the what I've said so far, so when I begin to introduce you to entrepreneur, you understand the journey of an entrepreneur. All right. So now, as an entrepreneur, the word entrepreneur was derived from a French word, which
Wow.
is called entrepreneur.
Wow.
Entrepreneur.
Wow.
Entrepreneur means in French to start a business, to pursue a course.
Mm.
All right,
Pastor Barrios, please. So literally, you mean business is a course.
is a course. Yes,
Wow.
is a course.
So it means one need to go in for it as receiving a lecture to have more understanding on what you want to go into.
Okay, when we say to start a course, that means to pursue a journey. Is a journey. A business is a journey that you must make up your mind to succeed even before you start.
Mm.
A good businessman, see the end of the business before he begins.
Wow.
All right, see the end of a business before the
So
business
it
begins.
means you need to see ahead of what you want to do
Yes.
before you start.
Yes.
That's powerful.
You need to see ahead of what you want to do, and every stages you want
Mm.
them to unveil, you need to see ahead of them before you start. That is why you see when you want to start a business, for instance, although we are going to come to that at the course of this program, you come up with a business proposal. So I'll teach about proposal in this program. If the convener permits me to do that. So
Of course, we will.
you have to develop a business proposal.
Mm.
The business proposal will tell you the futuristic goals of the business and how the business tend to grow and how what you tend to achieve
Mm.
through that proposal. Everything is stated. All right. So as I said the entrepreneur was derived from the French word entreprendre, which means to pursue what a course, and to pursue a course. That course can be break down to pursue a vision.
Mm.
Amen. Yeah. Okay. To pursue a vision. All right. So that is why the Englishman now look at it and call it entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship can be defined as the process of using private initiative to transform business concepts into a new idea. All right? The process of using private initiative to transform business concepts into a new idea.
Mm.
Are you getting it? So when we say private initiative, when I speak about vision, I said it's a meta picture. Those pictures that you have captured within you being transforming it to become something that will attract resources to you, make you to become an entrepreneur.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So Are we going to give you some basic characteristics of an entrepreneur? These characteristics are what you should have in you before you can ever think of going into the world of an entrepreneur. All
Okay,
right.
okay, please, Pastor Pius, before you move further, what can you give or which advice can you give to young youth out there who don't really have understanding or who have not gone through the process, like you made a statement earlier on that entrepreneurship is a course. What advice are you going to give to the younger youth out there who have not really gone through it, study what entrepreneur is, and they just jump into one business or the other? So, what advice are you going to give them to make them strong in the field of business?
All right, we are going to get to this your question. Maybe at the course of teaching, looking into some characteristics of an entrepreneur, we will answer that question. And after the teaching, I'm also going to advise our young men and women who step into entrepreneur without doing their basic findings about the business he or she wants to do. In
Mm,
fact, that is a very big topic on its own, sir. It's a
mm,
very, very big topic on its own.
mm,
You understand? That's called entrepreneurship business idea generation.
mm.
I get it. So we will look into that. So when we want to look into that, I think we just teach that. Please, my viewers, you have to stay tuned to this channel. Ensure that you are part of this program every Monday by 8 o'clock Nigeria time. Ensure that you are with us in this program so that you may be able to learn some secret things about our business. We may not be able to talk much about this topic today, but I believe that we are going to touch every angle of your questions that you have in your mind right now at the course of this program. All
Okay,
right.
okay, please, before you go ahead, I want to appreciate a viewer from all the way from Liberia, Koboa Mitch the Royal, all the way from Liberia, is watching us live. And I know you'll be richly blessed by this program. So please go ahead, Pastor Pius.
Okay. Now we are going to look at characteristics of an entrepreneur. Characteristics of an entrepreneur. When we say characteristics, we are looking at those things that make you whom you are. All right. For those who don't understand the word characteristics, those things that make whom you are. All right. So these are many of the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Number one is desire for independence.
Hmm,
Desire for independence. Let
hmm,
me just briefly highlight them before I throw a little light to these characteristics of an entrepreneur. Desire for independence. Number two is self-confidence. Self-confidence. Number three is willingness to take risk. Willingness to take risk. Number four, ability to recognize opportunity.
hmm.
This is the key. Ability to recognize opportunity. All right. So these four characteristics I make mention are what makes someone an entrepreneur. No matter where you are operating from around the world, when you possess these four characteristics, you become a very great entrepreneur.
Wow.
Yeah. These are the characteristics of Aliko Dangote in Nigeria. These are the characteristics that is being possessed by Mike Zuckerberg, and this man that owns Amazon. What's his name again? So all entrepreneurs around the world, these are the characteristics that they possess. All right. So now let's look at desire for independence. Desire for independence. Why independence? A lot of entrepreneurs go into the journey of an entrepreneur because they don't want to be answerable to anybody.
Hmm,
All right. Probably some of them have previously worked with a very wicked boss or have previously worked in a hostile environment where the job is not measurable to the income.
hmm.
All right. So they will now sit back and think very well that I can do this business for myself. All right. And also have some level of freedom and also have some level of independence, high level of independence, not even some level of independence, high level of independence. So desire for independence is one of the major characteristics why people vet into entrepreneur. All right. So uh, uh, the decision to become an entrepreneur also often occur when you have typically take a deep breath to think of the freedom you will enjoy being the boss of your business.
Hmm.
All right, being the boss, being the one controlling the activities of a firm. All right, so that is what makes some people to go into entrepreneurship. All right, let me briefly look at self-confidence, which is the number two I make mention. Self-confidence. The word self-confidence as an entrepreneur, if you don't possess that characteristics of self-confidence, you cannot succeed. You cannot succeed.
So one needs to have a self-confidence to be able to propel its business into success.
Yeah, yeah. You need self-confidence to be able to translate your idea into an interest
Hmm.
of others. Are you getting it? So self-confidence is very important when you want to go into the world of an entrepreneur. All right, we are going to look at two characteristics of that makes entrepreneur to have self-confidence. All right. Number one is self-motivation. Self-motivation. Self-motivation means that you own the idea you are driving. So therefore, you are motivated in running the business without any obstruction.
Okay, Pastor Pius, please let me ask this. In the area of being motivated in the business you are into, what happened to someone who have tried a business the first time, it failed, the second time, it failed, the third time, it failed, and because he has tried it twice or thrice, and a lot of things happened to him, and the business was crumbled, and the person packed up that is he or she is not a good businessman. So, what can you say to that?
That person is not a typical entrepreneur.
Mm.
The company called the Seven of Offering Company, I gathered in my information that the principal of that company tried make an attempt 6 times and failed.
6 times.
6 times. So it was the seventh time that he was able to come up with a drink that appealed him that said, yes, this drink is, yes,
Mm.
I am pleased with it. And he took it out and people were pleased with it.
Mm.
All right. So failure in business, when you try, you fail. If you are passionate about the business, about the vision that you want to drive, you cannot pull out. You understand?
Great. Okay. For viewers out there, we have some people who have connected. Deloria, you are welcome to this live broadcast. This is Business Hub. Everyone that are connected, we have a Pastor Patience Blair, all the way from the United States of America, and someone outside the country too. This is Business Hub. Every Monday, 8 p.m. plus GMT, we are here to bring it to you and deep idea on how to be a great entrepreneur. So stay tuned, and I know you will be blessed richly at the end of this program. So, Pastor Pius, can you continue to enlighten us?
Okay. When I say self-motivation as one of the characteristics of self-confidence, I getting it. That means entrepreneurs set their own goals, rather than having somebody to set that goal for them.
You need to set your personal
Your
goal.
personal goal. So the
Great.
goals that you set for yourself is easier to pursue. than the goal that someone set for you.
So what happens when somebody who wants to venture into business now run up to someone seeking for an advice on how to go about it, and the person where you seek advice decided to draft out a goal or a vision on how to achieve what you want to achieve in the business? What can you say about that?
Okay, there is difference between a vision and the buying of business idea.
Okay.
You understand? So that man who bought business idea can easily be discouraged when the business is not working according to the way he or she thinks it. All right. So, but a man who generated the business out of fiction has set his own goal for himself. Even the man who bought a business idea also set goals for himself. What he or she tends to achieve within a specific period of time. So since you were the one who set the goals, it is easier for you to achieve all these goals. All right. So number two characteristics of self-confidence is self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Any entrepreneur, any man who wants to succeed as an entrepreneur must have that attribute of self-discipline. All right, of self-discipline. It takes discipline for you to pursue the goals that you set for yourself. All right.
Yes.
Some people who are not disciplined, will I call them irresponsible entrepreneur, can set a goal. You say, after all, I'm the one who set it. They will not pursue the goal they set, and at the end of the day, you see the business begin to fail. I getting it. So it takes discipline. Self-discipline is a key. Is a key. Every entrepreneur has self-discipline. If not, the business will fail. Yeah, the business will fail. These are the attributes that all entrepreneurs must not joke with. All right, must not joke with. Self-discipline. Self-discipline in terms of, let me quickly to analyze this. Self-discipline in terms of pursuing your goals. Self-discipline in terms of financial discipline. Financial discipline. Expenses, spending. The money is coming. All the money that enters into your purse is yours. Is yours. Then you can spend anyhow you want to spend if you are not disciplined. All right. Self-discipline in terms of how you even deal and relate with your clients. All right. So all entrepreneurs need this attribute of self-discipline.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Pastor Pius. Sorry, I have to cut you there. For our viewers out there, please, I think we are approaching the time for the question. If you have a question, please you can drop your question on the comment bar. And we have a Pastor Pius who is our special guest to teach us on what entrepreneur is. You can drop your question on this section so that we can be able to treat it. God bless you. Pastor
Okay,
Pius,
all
go
right,
ahead.
let's proceed. So, other characteristics of an entrepreneur is what? Willingness to take risk. Willingness to take risk. I quickly want to bring a story here. I have a friend who have a very, very brilliant idea, business idea. He will tell you this is the idea, this is the idea, and he is not ready to put his own personal fund into this idea. He needs people who want to bring money for him to put on his own idea, but he cannot put his own personal fund into the idea. And I ask him, why is it that you have a brilliant ideas? All these ideas does not require much, and you cannot push them with the little fund that you have. He said, Pastor, what about if I put this money that me and my family we used to manage on this vision, and the thing now fail? You see, he haven't started pursuing a goal. He has already concluded that he will fail. I getting it? So, willingness to take risk. An entrepreneur is a risk taker. Naturally, is a risk taker. They take calculated risk even without looking back. All right. So they take the risk. For instance, who tell you that when you put let me say ice cream on a bus and take it to the street that people will buy from you. All right, that people will buy from you. It is a risk. Let me buy this ice cream from this company, take it to the street, and those people who are thirsty for water as a result of maybe sun, who are thirsty, may quote may request for an ice cream to cool down their what temperature. So that is the reason why that entrepreneur go to a company, purchase an ice cream or produce an ice cream and take it to the street. All right. At the end of the day, you see that man later will smile to his bank because he just took a risk to buy some products, take it to the street, market, and take profit and capital back to his bank. All right. So an entrepreneur must be ready to take risk, to take financial risk, most especially to take financial risk. You are going to, I must tell you this, you are going to commit finance into any form of business that you want to do. All right. So let me make other brilliant example. We have farmers all over the world. Like the part of the world where I came from, where they farm by seasons, that when the rain is about to start, all farmers will quickly clear the bush and burn the bush, plant their crops, waiting for rain to fall. After that huge investment, what if rain did not fall? Are you getting it? So you see, the spirit of entrepreneur at times work with faith.
Wow.
Yes, work with what? With faith. Having strong faith that whatsoever you are doing must work. All right. Having strong faith that whatsoever you are doing must work. Bible defines faith as an evidence of things not seen. You understand?
So as an entrepreneur, you must have faith
You
in your
must have
business.
not just faith, you must have strong faith.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ said, if your faith is as strong, is as little
As a
as
mustard.
a mustard seed, that you can pull mountain. You can pull mountain. That means if you can just have some little level of faith in your investment, you are going to yield great harvest.
Wow.
All right. So all entrepreneurs must have faith, while taking their business what risk. Please note, don't just take risk, take a calculated risk. You understand?
A
That
calculated
calculated
risk.
risk, something that have potential to succeed. Are you getting it? Potential what?
To
Something that have potential to succeed. After critical analysis of the business and the location of the business where you want to trade, then you can step into it by taking the calculated risk and putting your fund into it. All right.
Okay. Viewers out there, you are watching a business of live from 45 City TV, all the way from United States of America. Every Monday, we'll be here to give you a great business idea. We'll be here every Monday, 8 p.m. plus GMT Nigerian time to give you great idea in business. And our special guest for today is Pastor Pius, a man who have depth idea on business. He has been here for the past 30 minutes, giving us what we need to do to become successful as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur. If you are just joining us right away, I will say you have really missed a lot, a lot. So I'm going to give you a business advice because this is a business. Oh, stay tuned next Monday, same time, 8 p.m. plus GMT Nigerian time. And you'll be hearing some lot of deep things on how you can be successful in your business. Every man, every woman is a business people. So you don't say because you are working in a firm, you are not a businessman. No, as far as you are working for a company or you have a company, you are a businessman. So Pastor Pius, can you just sum up and to give us summarize advice on business to round up the program for
All right,
today?
thank you, my viewers. Before we go, I will not leave here and make sure these characteristics, which is the last one, ability to recognize opportunity.
Hmm.
Yes, ability to recognize opportunity. So, as an entrepreneur, you should have that ability to recognize opportunity. Entrepreneur try hand on opportunities that are bypassed by others. Opportunities that are bypassed by others. Those opportunities may include meeting the demands that is not currently met. All right, meeting the demand that is not what currently what met. So Mark Zuckerberg was able to solve issue. We are all on Facebook right now, right? So the idea he has in his mind was how can I connect all my old friends together? All right. So when he was able to achieve that, he now said, okay, how can I make other people to connect their old friends together? All right. So that was how Facebook come into what existence. Opportunity that is not currently what met. At times, recognizing opportunity also come out from a loophole of other existing business.
A loophole.
Yes, a loopholes
Great.
of other existing business. So when you leverage on that loopholes of other existing business, you now become a new version of that product.
Wow.
All right.
That's
So you become a new version of that product because what you are coming up with is better off than what the larger market are used to. So by the time they test your product, they now begin to shift ground, shift ground from the old product into your new what brand new product. All right, my viewers, ability to recognize opportunity is very important. It's a key characteristics of an entrepreneur. Please, you can go ahead and ask the question once again before we leave.
okay. You make mention of Brown. Will make mention of Brown. Can you just give the viewer out there how would they be able to make their branding marketable?
All right, this is a very big topic again. So please, you have to, if you are online, please note it, send it back to us through the comment section so that we can treat it as a full topic. All right, so what is saying that how you can make a brand
Marketable.
your brand marketable. How you can make your
Because
brand,
every business has a brand.
yeah.
So how can you
make
market your
your
brand?
brand marketable? So your brand is your unique secret that you are taking into the market, which others does not have a clue of. All right. So making your brand marketable, you must have a brand that is will I say rare, that is so rare to benchmark. All right, that is so rare to benchmark. You understand? For instance, it can be through packaging. You understand? Taking an old wine into a new what?
Wine.
Bottle. Into a new bottle. That's what this Bible says.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, taking an old wine
Into
a new bottle. At times, people get too used to that bottle that the wine was before. So because you move it out from that old bottle into a new bottle and brand the new bottle, let it look so flashing, people will start trooping into that same wine who has been in the market for a very long time, and the patronage has been dropping. All right. So I think
so for all the viewers there, I think Pastor Pius has answered our question. Please, I want to give you the final advice. Whatever might be your question, you are there, you have a question you want to ask, and you can drop it on our comment bar. Your questions, we'll go through it. Subsequently, we'll be able to treat your question. So we are rounding off the program for today, the Business Hub. Stay tuned next Monday, same time, 8 p.m. plus GMT. We're bringing live to you Business Up from 45 City TV. And I know viewers out there, you are richly blessed by the entrepreneurial business lectures for today. So stay tuned. Next week, Monday, we'll be here. Pastor Pius, which are special guest, we want to once more appreciate you for coming here to really bless us. I will know.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Subsequently, you'll be here to bless us more.
Yeah.
We appreciate your presence.
Thank you.
So, viewers out there, stay tuned and always stay connected. We appreciate you all. This is Business of for the 45 City TV. God bless you all. Amen.